Yeah, a warm welcome to everybody, and especially a warm welcome to you, Christa. Thank you for your time today for a little interview here. In 2 weeks, we have our next Shaman Portal Wisdom webinar on the Medicine Woman Wisdom cards. And yeah, I'm here with Christa, one of the creators of those cards, and I want to have a little chat about why those cards, how can they be used, and so on and so forth. So maybe we just, yeah, dive straight in. And why did you come up with a card deck? What was your motivation behind that?
Hey, hi, Christian. Firstly, thank you for inviting me to have this little chat and also for putting on the webinar. We came up with the idea of creating the deck because we felt there was a lack. I don't want to say in the market, but there was a lack of something. The medicine woman wisdom was not represented in oracle cards. And so Vanessa and myself, we are both the founders of the Modern Medicine Woman Training School here in the UK, have worked with women for many, many years, but also both are involved in the field of shamanism. And we felt that our experience plus our connection to spirit plus all the messages we received did lend themselves to create a card deck. Now, Vanessa is a very gifted artist, and I have written 3 books. So it kind of clicked together. So the images were mainly created by Vanessa, and all the texts in the guidebook were mainly channeled and created by myself. And so we started last year and then did them over winter, and we are very pleased with them because they're very beautiful cards. They're a bit unusual, and we feel, looking at the sales so far and the feedback we get from people, we really feel that they were needed at this time, or are needed at this time.
I mean, that sounds great. And it sounds like you both play to your strength here. With one is more the worldly person to write all that down, and one is the artist here. How would you use the cards? Are you just draw a card, or is there more to it?
Oh, there are many, many ways you can use the cards. You can draw a card just if you want some guidance, for a certain issue or for the day, but you can also do card spreads. So for example, you can draw 3 cards, past, present, and future. Or you can set an intent and you can draw 4 cards. So you spread them around. So you go east, south, west, and north with the cards, and then read the cards in accordance with your intent. And the cards are energetically quite strong because it's not just the image, you can really journey into the cards, into each card. So there are layers upon layers upon layers of messages and knowledge within the cards. And then your next step is, of course, you take the guidebook and have a good look. So to find the things you have missed. But generally speaking, the cards can be used in many different ways, or you can meditate on a card, or you can, of course, do readings for others. That needs a bit of training, but not very much, because basically it's the knowing in the cards, the energy of the cards activate an inner knowing, and you also begin to channel a knowing which comes more from the general energetic field, or how some people would say from spirit. So you can use them in many different ways.
And you mentioned the guidebook here that's coming with a card deck, and that gives some further information about how to use the cards and about the cards itself, about the meaning and so on and so forth.
Exactly. So each card is described. It gives examples how you can use the cards, how you can use different spreads, but also each card. There are 3 sections in the guidebook. The first one is wisdom teachings. So that really looks at the teachings of the message as well as the image of the cards. So we're looking there at archetypal teachings, which are out there. So they are not channeled, they really kind of teachings. And then the next section of in the guidebook for each card are medicine tools. So you basically get advised how to achieve, in a way, the goal on the card. Let's say the card says connect with your ancestors. If this is what is required at this moment in time, the medicine tools give you ideas of how to do that. So to a journey or a meditation or so on. And then the third section in the guidebook for each card is the medicine message. And that is more what you would find in normal oracle card deck, that you get a clear message, and these messages have been channeled.
So it's basically a wisdom school in itself, a card deck. It's not just a card deck. So the way you describe it, it's already a training program for it on its own.
Yeah, it has, there's a lot of teachings here, and also ideas and advice on how to, famous how to. No? So it is kind of training, yeah.
Yeah, and can you use them as a man as well?
You can, because of course we all have a male and a female energetic side within us. No? We are whole. And for males, for many, many reasons, the masculine is more dominant and has to be more dominant. And there are many reasons. It's society, upbringing, our value systems, and so on. But you will see in many, many shamans, for example, the feminine side can be quite dominant. And in some cultures, and I come back to your question, in some cultures, when shamans train and they are male, they are required to slip into the female role for quite a while. Because they know that we need both. We need access to both energies. We need to know when to use which energy, which side, the male or the female. So yes, the cards are very valuable for men as well. Yes, definitely. Even they are designed for women, but men can use them.
Mm-hmm. And in our upcoming webinars, so I think the idea here is we have a small circle of people, and then obviously there will be some live readings that you and Vanessa will do. What can people expect when they join the webinar?
Okay, people can expect that Vanessa and myself will pull one card for each of the participants. And we can hopefully do that in 2 breakout rooms, because both Vanessa and myself will be present. So we can really focus on each person for a bit. And then once we have pulled a card, we give them the reading, and that will be quite short. So that will really be the channeled reading. So this is your message from the card. And then as a second step, we want to do a guided journey for everybody, where they can go deeper into their individual part and get more messages, get more guidance, and explore it more. And we find the cards work very, very well for people, to help them to make a choice at that moment in time, or to show them where they are on their journey and how to take the next step, and what they should at this moment in time maybe try to focus on. And so that will all become clear for each individual participant.
Sounds like quite a deep journey. Yeah, in for an evening. So you're in for a ride here. It's not just a webinar for leaning back and listen in. It's really something that can become quite interesting for as an individual experience. Yeah. And last but not least, if people are now interested in the cards, where can they find them?
They can find them at the moment on our website, and can order them from us. They are also in many bookshops, and they're just going on Amazon. And the next step is Hay House will hopefully also take them, because I'm a Hay House author. So we are thinking of the next lot, maybe going also via Hay House. But at the moment, best on our website, which is Women Weaving Change, www.womenweavingchange.com.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. That was brilliant. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you at our webinar in 2 weeks' time.
Thank you ever
On
so much,
May
Christian.
24th.
So do
Yeah.
I. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.